Today, we're going down a rabbit hole that's equal parts fascinating and freaky, the top 20 craziest celebrity death conspiracy theories. You know the ones, those whispers that turn into full-blown theories about how your favorite stars didn't really die the way we were told. From faked deaths to government cover-ups, these stories have kept the internet buzzing for decades. We're counting them down from 20 to 1, based on the most viral, out there ideas floating around. Grab your tinfoil hat, a snack, and let's dive in, because once you start, you can't unhear this stuff. Let's get started. Number 20. Robin Williams faked his death to escape Hollywood's grip. Okay, hear me out, this one's wild. The beloved comedian, who tragically died by suicide in 2014, supposedly staged it all to live out his days in peace, away from the spotlight. Theorists point to clues, like his role in Dead Again and how his family seemed too calm at the funeral. Some say he's chilling in New Zealand under a new name, directing indie films. It's heartbreaking to think about, but the Robin's alive and happy angle keeps this one alive on Reddit threads. Number 19. Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell were silenced for exposing elite pedophile rings. Soundwave's Chester and Soundgarden's Chris, both found dead by hanging in 2017, just days apart. Fans swear it's no coincidence. They were allegedly murdered because they knew too much about Hollywood's dark underbelly, linking it to Epstein-level stuff. Clues. Chester's godfather was Dr. David Carr, and Chris covered Hunger Strike with a message about feeding on bones. X is full of threads connecting their tattoos and song lyrics to the truth. Chilling, right? Number 18. Mac Miller was killed by Big Pharma to hide rap industry drug ties. The rapper's 2018 overdose at 26. Not an accident, say theorists. Big Pharma offed him to cover up how labels pushed drugs on artists. Evidence? His ex Ariana Grande's "Thank You, Next" dropped suspiciously soon after, and lyrics in Swimming hint at "They're watching." Fans on TikTok edit his interviews with eerie music, claiming he was too real about addiction. It's a theory that hits hard in the opioid crisis era. Number 17. Juice WRLD was assassinated for his anti-vax lyrics. The Chicago rapper's 2019 airport seizure and death at 21? Conspiracy Central. Some say he was taken out for tracks like Lucid Dreams, Slamming, Big Brother, and rumored anti-vax bars. Clues include his manager's quick cremation push and how feds searched his plane for narcotics. YouTube deep dives rack up millions of views, with fans yelling, they feared his voice. Wild how music gets twisted. Number 16. Amy Winehouse was poisoned by her label for not going pop. The Soul Queen's 2011 death at 27? Murdered by her record company to cash in on the 27 Club, per theorists. They claim her label spiked her drink to stop her from ditching pop for jazz. Evidence? Autopsy delays and her dad's "she was clean" claims. Documentaries like Amy Fuel It, with ex-users posting, she was too authentic for their game. Heartbreaking if true. Number 15. Heath Ledger was killed for refusing to promote The Dark Knight's subliminal messages. Ledger's 2008 overdose? A hit to silence him after he allegedly discovered hidden Illuminati symbols in the Joker makeup. Theorists say Warner Brothers slipped fentanyl into his pills. Clues. His diary entries about chaos and how the film's success skyrocketed post-death. Reddit's r/conspiracy has threads with 10K upvotes dissecting the movie frame by frame. Joker fans, this one's for you. Number 14. Whitney Houston was drowned by the Illuminati for backing out of a satanic ritual. The diva's 2012 bathtub death? A ritual sacrifice gone wrong, say believers. She supposedly refused a Super Bowl halftime blood oath, so they held her under. Evidence? The empty pill bottles were a red herring, and her godmother Aretha Franklin's "they got her" comment. Beyoncé's Halo video mocks it, per theorists. This one's peak crazy, but it endures on YouTube. Number 13. Avicii was murdered by the music industry for refusing to perform at elite parties. The EDM star's 2018 suicide? A cover for offing him after he bailed on secret society gigs. Clues. His documentary Avicii, True Stories hints at shady deals, and his dad's He Was Silenced interview. Fans on TikTok sync his beats to Wake Up Call lyrics. EDM heads still mourn this one hard. Number 12. Kurt Cobain was killed by Courtney Love for the Nirvana fortune. The grunge icon's 1994 shotgun suicide? Staged by Love to cash in on royalties. Theorists cite the high carbon monoxide levels in his blood, making him drowsy, and Tom Grant's PI tapes where Love confesses. Soaked in bleach doku pushes it, with ex-users yelling, "Courtney did it." Nirvana purists eat this up. Number 11. Natalie Wood was murdered by Robert Wagner over an affair confession. The actress's 1981 drowning? Wagner pushed her off their yacht after she admitted cheating with Christopher Walken. Clues. Reopened 2018 case, Wagner's changing story, and Wood's fear of water. What Remains book fuels it, with Hollywood insiders whispering on podcasts. Classic old-school mystery. Number 10. Jimi Hendrix was drowned in red wine by his manager for royalty control. The guitar god's 1970 death? Manager Mike Jeffrey laced his wine with barbiturates to steal publishing rights. Evidence? Autopsy inconsistencies and Hendrix's "They're Gonna Kill Me" note. Room full of mirrors bio dives deep, with rock fans on forums calling it the ultimate betrayal. Number 9. John Lennon was assassinated by the CIA for anti-war activism. The Beatles' 1980 shooting by Mark David Chapman? CIA mind control. Chapman was a Manchurian candidate. Theorists link Lennon's FBI file and Imagine as a threat. The US vs. John Lennon doc supports it, with X threads tying it to MKUltra. Peace activist icon status makes this stick. Number 8. Freddie Mercury faked his death to live as a farmer in Madagascar. Queen's frontman died of AIDS in 1991? Nah, he staged it to escape fame and homophobia. Clues. No body shown, Freddie sighting in 2006, and his cat-loving will. Freddie Mercury, an intimate memoir hints at escape plans. Bohemian Rhapsody fans love this hopeful twist. Number 7. Biggie Smalls was killed by Suge Knight in a setup over East-West beef. The Notorious B.I.G.'s 1997 drive-by? Knight ordered it to escalate the feud after Tupac. Evidence? Suge's death row ties, the white Impala matching his car, and unsolved status. Who shot ya? Doc revives it yearly, with hip-hop heads debating forever. Number 6. Marilyn Monroe was silenced by the Kennedys for knowing too much. Her 1962 overdose? Murdered by RFK and JFK to cover affairs and mob ties. Clues. Delayed autopsy, missing diary pages, and her "Happy Birthday" call. Goddess bio and Netflix's The Mystery of Marilyn Monroe keep it alive. Eternal Hollywood enigma. Number 5. Paul McCartney died in a car crash and was replaced by a look-alike. The Beatles' 1966 "Paul is Dead" hoax? Still raging, clues in Abbey Road, Barefoot Paul equals corpse, and Backward Revolution 9 messages. Theorists say, Fall, fake Paul, took over. Album covers dissected on YouTube, Beatles fans' ultimate mind-bender. Number 4. Princess Diana was assassinated by the royals for threatening the monarchy. Her 1997 Paris crash? MI6 orchestrated it with a white Fiat and flashing lights. Clues. Henri Paul's impossible blood alcohol, missing CCTV, and Dodi's dad's claims. Unlawful killing doc and Mohammed Al Fayed's lawsuits fuel it. Global icon status makes this massive. Number 3. Elvis Presley faked his death to escape the mafia. The King's 1977 heart attack? Staged to flee debts and threats, he's allegedly in Argentina as John Burroughs. Clues. Casket too light, no autopsy photos, and sightings. Elvis is alive. Books and Graceland errors keep fans hunting. Number 2. Tupac Shakur is alive in Cuba with Suge Knight's help. Pac's 1996 drive-by. Fake to evade jail, Snoop helped him escape to Cuba. Clues. All Eyes on Me lyrics, blurry sightings, and his bandana in Cuba pics. Tupac Lives docs and X memes make this eternal hip-hop lore. And number 1, Michael Jackson faked his death to escape debts and abuse scandals. The King of Pop's 2009 overdose? Staged, he's in Bahrain or Vegas as Mike Jackson. Clues. Empty casket, This Is It, rehearsals as cover, and sightings with umbrella. What really happened to Michael Jackson? And fan theories on YouTube hit billions of views. The craziest because MJ's larger-than-life legacy demands an encore. Phew, what a list. These theories range from heartbreaking to straight-up bonkers, but they show how much we love these icons. We can't let them go. Which one blew your mind the most, or do you have a wild one we missed? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button if you're team conspiracy, and share with your tinfoil hat squad. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay curious, stay skeptical.